So today I want to talk about building a practice to create a steady and solid relationship with your channel's release strategy, and to do that in a way that is both supportive of your lifestyle, your needs, your availability, while at the same time being able to service building a relationship that the algorithm is going to meet and help share your work to a wider audience through organic reach. So for those that don't know me, my name is Darius. I have been a filmmaker for the last 20 years, and I'm really drawing on my particularly documentary filmmaking experience to bring to this channel to support creators in their journey of finding their authentic voice and connecting that authentic voice with their own mission and purpose, and how that can support the niche that they're connecting with. And I'm taking an approach of there's no teleprompter here. It's just me having a conversation with you, trying to be relaxed, natural, honest, and draw on my experience of bringing that honesty from my documentary career and pivoting it so I'm in front of the camera to share my learnings with you, and also to share my honest journey with you of how it has been and continues to be for me as a emerging creator, educator, and coach. So at this point, what I have found to be really important for me is to first ascertain how much time do I want to commit and give to this channel, and what is that going to require? What is the system that I can put in place to make this fit into my life? So one of the first things that became really clear to me was that I wanted to build it around this one take model. Sometimes I might begin a little bit soft and start a take fresh, but I never so far have cut any takes together. You saw my microphone just drop there. I'm just going to allow that to happen, tighten it back up, and we'll continue on with the take. So the reason I'm really working to this model of the single take shots is two things. One, obviously, it's a very efficient way for me to build a post-production pathway. And two, it speaks to one of my core strengths, which is to be able to speak uninterrupted, off script. I do have some notes here that I look down at from time to time, but essentially I'm just wanting to cultivate this capacity to communicate in one big hit like this. And so that's, I feel a certain level of, I want to say pride in my ability to do this because of all the time that I've cultivated on set, not being on camera, but communicating with hundreds of different people from the talent, the documentary subjects that I'm interviewing, to all the different crew people that I've worked with over the years, and then also just throughout my life. I'm a passionate person of inquiry and have met so many different people from all around the world from my many travels, both making films and not. So I bring all of that into my capacity to deliver these single take shots. And so then for me to make 3 videos a week, which is my current opening bid, I want to kind of create a bit of a catalog of content and have some experience. I sit down once a week and I create these 3 videos, and that takes me anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half to do the production aspect. Prior to that, the scripting process usually takes 3 or 4 hours of really nutting out different ideas, scripting them, working with an AI platform. I usually use Claude to help refine and focalize my ideas. And then the post-production phase, I've kind of said it all a little bit jumbled. This is speaking honestly from my ADD brain that kind of wiggles and weaves around. It usually takes 3 or 4 hours from uploading of the videos to the color grading to the audio mixing, exporting, uploading to YouTube, and then the piece that I do to create my descriptions, my tags, and to rework my titles is I get transcripts from Premiere Pro and I put that back into Claude to create the descriptions and all the hashtags associated with each video, as long as the title and a refinement of the hook from what I've actually said versus what I might have written in my sort of script notes. So that's the process. I'm meeting that system, those reps, as consistently as I can. Last week I had to take a couple of days off because I was sick, and I could really feel the parts of me that were like really disappointed to not meet those timelines, those deadlines, those reps. I'm also a year into a new regime of going to the gym, and I had to take the days off the gym, and it's the same thing. Like I've really tried to commit to 5 days a week of going to the gym, and when I miss those days, I really feel it. And that is life. Being honest with where you're at and what's happening in your life is also really important, and finding the balance between your aspirations and what's possible is, I think, really key for me being a holistic creator or just human being, to be able to maintain and foster relationships and community, other work commitments outside of this as well. So yeah, I would love to hear what systems you are working on, if there's any challenges you're having with your systems, and also if you're appreciating what I've shared, please do subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, and look forward to speaking to you again.